guys, welcome back. It is Wednesday, which means it's time for another Top 5 Wednesday. As always, Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey, and I'll leave the link to her channel as well as the link to the Goodreads group so you can see all of the topics for this month down below in the description. This week's topic is very important because it is top 5 books with mental illness. Obviously, as a reading community and a booktube community, we are always striving to get more diverse books, and one thing that brings diversity to books is books that talk about mental illness. Because there is such a stigma with some of these illnesses, it is important to read books about them and talk about books that do deal with mental illness. Obviously, my ranking does not mean that I think any of these mental illnesses are better or more important than any other one. These are just the 5 books that really spoke to me, and they all deal with 5 different illnesses, which I thought was also important to talk about, so let's just jump right in. Number 5 on my list is a book that I haven't read yet, but it did have a lot of hype a little earlier this summer, and it is Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone. And this book follows a girl by the name of Samantha, I believe, and Samantha is secretly dealing with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Number 4 on my list is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. This is one of my all-time favorite books. I read it in high school and I didn't realize that it dealt with a mental illness until just recently. Number 3 on my list is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Ashby, and this book is about a boy named Craig, and Craig comes home one day to find a package with his name on it on his porch, and when he opens it there are a bunch of cassette tapes that were recorded by a classmate and crush of his named Hannah, who recently committed suicide a few weeks before. On these cassette tapes are 13 reasons why she decided to end her life, and Craig is one of those reasons. Number 2 on my list is a book that I read rather recently, and it is Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella. I did do a spoiler book review and a non-spoiler book review, so if you're interested in hearing more about this book, go ahead and check those out. And number 1 on my list is It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. Ned Vizzini wrote this book after he himself did a stint in a mental hospital, and unfortunately Ned Vizzini is no longer with us because he did commit suicide, which makes this book even more important. In this book we follow a boy by the name of Craig, and Craig goes to a very intense and very prestigious high school, and the stress of trying to do well in school and have a bright future really get to him and gives him so much stress and anxiety that he can't eat and he can't sleep, and he ends up nearly killing himself. After the suicide episode, he is checked into a mental hospital where he is finally able to confront the root of his anxiety, and Craig learns that happiness can be found in the most unlikely of places. Let me know down in the comments what books you have read that deal with mental illness, because we could all use some more diverse book recommendations. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!